To me, this is the build I would give to Raw. So, fans, I just hope y'all subscribing and watching this because I am making a build for every character, and I hope it's a good build, and I hope y'all use it. For Raw, wait a minute, I'm not in the jungle practice yet.
Once again.
Somewhere in the background.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, you don't. I'm just a smite player. Just a smite player that plays smite. Like any other person. Anyway, make this video. For Raw, the Raw items I would get, people, is first I would get some magical power.
Bright idea.
I forget that. Next I will get you want to get them items. You want to get a Ratatouille. You want to get Bench Craft Tunnel, shoes of them. Oh my God. You want to get Absent Sharp. You want to get them items, and then 2 more items you should get other than them items. You should get at least a lifesteal item like this.
A hot item.
You want to get magical power if you want to do a magical power with this guy. Next, oh man, let me make my own party. Anyway, next, you want to have. To me, I think you should have. If you want to have real good physical power with this guy, you want to have this.
Bright idea.
And then I get to. You want to have all these Raw. As you level up, he gets stronger. Even though he's kind of low. Let's see how much damage he really does to him. He does that much damage to him. And if I did this on Raw, take him out in 1 second.
The heat bears down upon you.
That move does that damage, but that move does way more damage than you expect. It did 422 damage. Now this move right here, I did 750 damage. Now if I go right here, I'll turn him into ally. If I go in it again, it turns him into an enemy. Now, for example, If I was to do this move on the Gold Fury, she should be dead in 1 second.
The heat bears down
But
upon you.
these guys, they'll be dead in 1 second. For Raw, you want to have these items for him. If you really want to do some magical damage, do some like real good damage. Damage he does. That's a lot of damage. And if I did this to the Gold Fury, it would be much as damage. Much more damage than you got imagine. Half her health. In 1 second she died. Actually 3 seconds. But still, it was a lot of damage.
Bathe the glow.
If I did that move with Raw, it does a lot of damage. Well, his ult is the main reason why we get Raw. Raw can one-shot you. So that's pretty much it for Raw. But let me tell y'all. Wait. Let me show y'all something. Okay, so y'all see this has more magical power, has more health. But if I get this item
A hot
instead of
item.
that item, to see how much damage he does now. He does even more damage. That means if I was to one-shot him, which is Raw, and if I was to do this move,
The heat bears down upon
it takes
you.
almost half his health. If I did this move and this move, he will also be dead. So half his health. Half his health.
Too close to it, son. Get burned. The heat bears down upon you.
He did that to me. Takes almost his half of his health. But if I would have did that with my so the only way I can get my ult again is if I go over here. Get my ult again. But if I go back over there, I still got my ult. Say if I was to do this with a far distance, I would still get him. Takes that much health.
I'm unstoppable.
But to able to make your person do that much damage and to get him with the ult just with one shot, you will want to get let me see. Now those are just okay. A cooldown reduction. If you get this, wait a minute. I want to take that item out and get this item instead, because this item has like more cooldowns than anything on here. So see, you see my power went up a little bit because I got this item now. This is a cooldown, and if I was to do my ult, like that much damage. So basically, I just get him more health. Okay, that does that much damage. It did more damage last time though. So say if I was to attack the fire giant, then I did my ult. I wouldn't one-shot him from far distance because I can't. But if I was to one-shot him right now, it would do that much damage. Not a lot. I Yeah, it's doing a lot. He's not even killing me that much. So if you get these items that I got right now, you will not die. Oh well, you would, but you're attacking a fire giant, and that's one of the hardest characters, one of the hardest things to attack. For example, if I was to attack these guys, I just took them out in one blow. But if I was to attack the Gold Fury, in one shot, then I took it out like that. Raw is really strong now. You gotta have more magical items if you want to really do a lot of damage. He's a magical person, so he needs a lot of magical power. Next, you want to probably get. Let me see. Yeah, everything on here has already got magical power. I'm trying to see what else has more magical power. Yeah, like this one right here has 10% cooldowns. See, if I was to get, let me see. If I was to get this off, and I got.
Bright idea.
The only reason his thing says 26.6 because I have this item. Wait a minute. I have this item. So if I drop that, he doesn't have. He doesn't have it. This is health. These are health items. But for this, where you have 300 health, you have 400 health, but not that much. But if you get a cooldown item, you will have a lot of health. You see, I did that move, I did 392 damage. Now the item I got right now, the Spear of Desolation. That item does, let me see, does 80 plus magical damage and magical power, 20 magical penetration, 10 cooldown and reduction. So that game, that. Doing that move, it takes 154 damage per second. But if you look under here, you will see he can take 335 damage away from you. But at first, so say if I was to go in here, in this one, I was level 1 using all these items.
The heat bears down upon you.
Not really strong no more. Wait, let me adjust that right quick. Let me see what he's doing. Anyway, that's the item you're supposed to get. But change this item though. Change this item back into let me see.
A hot item.
And you will have the damage you're supposed to have raw. You see that he does a lot of damage. Wow. 666 damage.
Bathe the
That
glow.
move, you take 153 damage away from your opponent. What would that look like if I attack raw? Let's see. Now if I did this move, if I did the circle move on raw, that would take 145 damage away from him per second.
You fighting him?
It's just jungle practice. Yeah, I'm fighting him. He's still fighting me.
The glow. The heat bears down upon you. The glow.
Yeah, had I did 1,090 damage. So had I did all that damage, now on raw it would look like this.
The glow.
140, 150 damage. 154 damage per second. But if he had all his health, and you did this move, you did the circle move on him. It would look like that.
Make you feel
That
nice
move,
and
I mean,
comfortable.
you already have him. But if you do your ultimate move, that was just wasting time.
You did your ultimate on him?
Just a jungle practice.
Too close to the sun. Get burned.
See, you see how much damage I'm doing to this guy? Because the items I got. That's the only way to build raw. Ain't no other way. If you really want to make them strong, you would go with that build. Anyway, that's it. Peace, and we'll be making another video. Starting with Kabrakan. Kabrakan, he needs a lot of items too.